everyone, and welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? How you guys holding up? See, I'm bright and shiny and excited today because of what I'm here to come and discuss with you guys. It's a movie review today, and I'm going to be talking about a show that I think I have spoken about before, but I think I gave maybe like a 1 minute, talk about it. It's one that I really do enjoy watching. I love the lessons that are being passed in this movie, and it is called Flawsome. It's showing on Showmax, right? And it is amazing. They just finished season 2. Guys, this series, I can't begin to explain the awesomeness of it. It is too fantastic. It is great. It's a wonderful series. It features 4 beautiful women. My faves are in there. My namesake is there. And I think you people should watch it. I think you're sleeping on it if you're not watching it. I don't know why people say that, I've had people tell me that, oh, you talk about this series so much, but when I watched like the few episodes of season 1, I just got tired and hey, I don't understand what people used to expect in movies. So from being an avid watcher of Nigerian series, I understand sometimes that great series, when they start, they don't start with a lot of sponsorship, and sometimes the production or how it comes out in the beginning is always not so great, because they are still trying to get funding, they are still trying to pull people to support that project. But over time, as new episodes come out and they get better funding, it gets better. But then one thing that sticks is the storyline. And that's what I found out about Flawsome. And funny enough, unlike so many other series, even them starting, was great. It wasn't as bad as as you would expect, like a new season. I think I'll just sit on coffee. It wasn't as bad as I would expect, like a normal season and or a normal series. But this has been pretty great. It's been but season 2, their stylist came through, makeup, and I like that the stylists just figured each and every one of them out. It's more like, okay, this is the fashion designer, I'm going to dress her like this. This is the boss lady who is very fashionistic, I'm going to dress her like this. And she just carries on like that. That's Dolapo, who was played by Enado. And the fashionista is my sweetheart Sharon Oja. Her name Ivie. And then we had my personal fave, my namesake Bisola Ayola. She was also a boss chick, but in tech. So you would understand that her fashion sense might be slightly different from, Dolapo, who is also a boss lady, a boss chick, but her dressing has to play the role in the kind of clientele that she's got to get. And then the last one, Inidima. She's a Muslim, so she always has her head wrapped, and then you just see like very unique styles. She's not into exposing her body, like the rest. She doesn't open up like that. She's very conservative and they got even in her conservative nature, her style was impeccable. I just love the series so much, and I want to be talking to you about 10 life lessons I got from watching Flawsome, the series. So, let's go. Alright guys, welcome back. This is Abby's Nest. My nest, I tell you, I just bring up the stuff I got hidden about me, and this is one thing I really love to do. I love to watch movies, and particularly I love to watch Nigerian movies. I'm not so great with going to the cinemas anymore, but thank God for platforms like Showmax, Prime, and Netflix. That's where I get my movies from. And YouTube, yes guys, I watch these platforms. I'm always on these platforms when I need to get, something, for myself. I just need to watch and just while away time. I do that. I love to watch movies, and I don't know if I've mentioned that I wanted to become an actress at some point in my life. But then, yeah, it's one of the things I love to do. And when I watch something really great, I like to review, and I like to, look at lessons I've picked from these things or from these movies or series that I watch. And like I said, today is about Flawsome season 2. Now thinking about it, should I do like for season 1? Maybe later. My focus right now is on season 2 because that's what's fresh in my head. I love it. I love it so much. So let's dive into it. So first thing, the title of the series in itself, Flawsome, is like putting two words together. Someone who's flawed and awesome. So when you put it together and it's Flawsome, it's like you seeing, the beauty in your flawed states. I'm guessing that's one thing I picked, not even from whatever it is I watched. The name just suggests that we can all be beautiful in our flawed states. Saying that, we're all human beings and we can't be perfect. There are always imperfections. We can't be all put together. But, in the imperfections and in all this comma that we see in ourselves, we can be awesome. And I love that, it's saying you can be awesome as individuals and you can be awesome as a team. I love the friendship. I think I'm jumping. So that's the first one, just flawed perfection or embracing your imperfections, just coming to terms with yourself and saying that, I can be great, I can be fantastic, as a boss lady, as a fashionista, as a pretty girl, but I would have imperfections, and me not seeing the wrong in those imperfections, rather I would embrace them. If I've got to work on them, I'm going to work on them, but I'm going to live through those imperfections and not feel so sad and sorry for myself. So yes, that is one thing I learned about, watching the series. I like that, the ladies in there embrace their imperfections as friends. They're like, okay, I know this person is like this. You're going to be my friend, regardless. You're awesome as a human being, but you see this imperfection that you have, whatever it is, we're going to accept you like that. We're going to take you that way, in the friendship aspect, and we're going to love you regardless. Yes, I like that about the series. The second thing I'm going to take from that is authenticity. I first spoke about, the way the stylists, dress the ladies, to suit their personalities. The ladies are authentic as individuals. Ivie is a stylist. Dolapo is a PR guru. Bisola Ayola. Gosh, I'm so sorry guys. I think I keep using their on-screen name. Let me just say, Enado was the PR guru, Sharon is the stylist, Bisola is the tech boss lady, and Inidima, those are non-profits that caters to vulnerable women and women that are being taken advantage of, or she just focuses on women in general. And she in season 2 she had grown to become one who was, I think she got sponsorship from a very big organization, a very big NGO, and they wanted to support her cause. And we see that as these ladies are authentic in themselves, they're not pressured by each other. I like that. They're not saying, oh, my friend is doing so great, why am I not, maybe I should also switch to PR because Enado is doing so great. No, they all stuck to their crafts and they made sure that in whatever it is that they were doing, they made sure to do it well, regardless. And there was this support that friendly support from, each and every one of them, for whoever it is that needed that at whatever point in time. Even if sometimes the team do get come out. I remember, in one of the scenes where Nidima had like a function for her NGO, her girls came through the pull through, and it didn't matter that Evie's fashion business had not picked up. It didn't matter that Dolapo had issues going on with her PR company. It didn't matter that even though Bisola could not make it, she wanted to, but then she had health issues. But the fact that they would always come through for each other regardless, and that's because these ladies were authentic with themselves. They stuck to them being them. They didn't want to be like anybody else. They didn't want to say, Bisola is doing so great in the tech world, and so therefore I think I have to switch to tech so that I can have money like her. No, they stuck to whatever it is that they were doing, and they thought to do it well. Yep, that was my second point. Thirdly, I will talk about resilience. These ladies are pushers. My goodness, they are pushed. Like, they would start something and make sure they saw it through. I love that about the series, that as a lady, there is nothing you cannot do. My dear, you see, in that series, there's one annoying fellow inside that series. His name, what was this Anikolapo's brother? Sorry, Gabriel Afolayan. He played Ronti. That character was so irritating, entitled, annoying. Like, gosh, it's like you saying that you want to succeed in something, but your idea of succeeding is that your opponent should go down. Like, I don't get it. And it's not even that you ever tried to make the person, you even had the guts to go and be the person that tell the person that fail so that I can win. What kind of entitlement and laziness is that? But I like the fact that these ladies are resilient. They don't back down. They don't take no for an answer. Even if after season 1, when Dolapo had, things had gotten so bad for her PR company, she said, you know what? I'm going to rise above the waters. I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to come back stronger. And she did just that. For Bisola, it took a while, but I like that she came up, she came out on top. These are lessons that you should learn. Even if that stupid boy in the office, played by Ozweshi, that boy do annoy me. Like, I not just understand how he would just be doing things and she cannot just sack him. Just get him out of the company. Like, let him get out. I don't care if how did he even get so powerful in your father's company? Walai. Call everybody. The police gonna arrest all of us. That guy was so annoying. But I like that in the end, she drew strength. She came up, she came out on top, and it was like I am not going to back down for no reason. I love that. Even if at the end of the season 2 there was a twist, because I don't understand why she not say she don't want to be CEO again. After all these fights, after all the I will win you, you will not win me. No, you'll be CEO, but then again, I understand why she doesn't want to be CEO, because that their new owner is very, very shady. Very, very shady man. But anyways, that being said, that is one thing I like about the ladies. Even if you see that Edidiba, oh God, I don't even know the English to use for her. She never thinks before she takes actions. She just used to think that she's Superwoman. She used to think that she's Wonder Woman. She can save the world. And when she's doing that, her sense doesn't boost. She doesn't think of other people. She's just moving. I want to save this girl. I want to be a superhero. I want to save her life. Nobody said don't do to do good for women around her, just so that vulnerable women around her can also get justice. But it's more like, take calculated risks, my dear. Don't just be jumping and just be doing rubbish. So that's that about that. Another thing, which I think should have been the first thing, is friendship and support. I love it about this series. This series is like a girl power series. Sorry to burst your bubble, guys, but since the men's club can be for men, I think this can be for the ladies. It's a great series. And just so you know, we watch men's club. So if you're a guy, it doesn't stop you from watching Flawsome. Okay? Watch it. It's a good series. I love the friendship and support exhibited by the girls. It's a fantastic thing. I think we need that right now in the society we're in. There's a lot of backbiting, a lot of fake friendships around, and this just shows you that true friendships can still happen. There are people who still have healthy, lovely friendships, even if you want to say nothing, but let's be very factual. There are people who still have these kind of friendships, and I hope and I pray that at some point in everyone's life you would have a friend like these ladies in this series. It's very important. These are people that can pull you up when you're low. These are people that have your best interest at heart, and these are people that can call you out on your bullshit whenever you are doing something wrong, and correct you with love. I love that when someone is doing the wrong thing, there is no kissing ass. They tell you straight up as it is, and then they come back and support you and say, what, we understand you're like this, we need you to change, we love you regardless, but we just need you to change, to become a better version. So I think the person that took the hit the most this season was Ramat, played by Inidima, right? She took the hit because she was not doing stupid things. But I understand, because her marriage was shaky, was something like that, and I get it, I understand. But then again, she was just so my goodness, very she would just go head on, no sense in her thoughts. But I really liked her though. I felt for her, as regards her marriage and how things were going. It's painful to watch, and it just shows that there are so many reasons why marriages crash, and I think that's a different topic for another day. But for the purpose of what I want to share for this episode that I'm shooting, I'm talking about the life lessons I learned, having the four of them in this series.